This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Down to the Wire 513, Sports and Spirits Friday. I don't want to get too loud, too active. I see.
Nah, we good. Back in the building. Our special guest for the first time on the show, Mr. Cairo Palmer.
What up, Neff?
Mom's out of the house right now, so I had to daddy duties. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, daddy duties never stop. 24/7, brother.
24/7, man. How to get on though? We love y'all, man. I had to still hop on. Talk about these great things going on in the sports world.
Man, a lot of great things going on, man. Trade deadline happened this past Thursday. A lot more active than I thought it was going to be.
Was there any? It was still some good moves though. It was still some good moves, and it was a little bit more active than they let out to be. But they said it wasn't
no big name for real,
and it wasn't no big names movement. They didn't lie about that for sure. It was still like I said, some good moves though, and some very strategic moves being made, which I'm sure we're gonna get into here.
No, for sure, man. But as always, man, make sure I tap in with everything Down to the Wire 513. All socials scrolling at the bottom of the screen, man. Or the easiest way, as I always say, just Google us, man. We everywhere. We literally everywhere.
International, baby, worldwide.
And make sure I go check out episode 316. No Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey.
Another entertaining episode,
to say the least, man.
I gotta just cut up a part of that. The thing is, we was going for so long.
I tried to, man. I'm watching it and I was like, bro, I fell asleep watching it last night. Actually, it was so long, like, bro. And I fell asleep. I woke back up like, damn. Definitely gotta clip up a bit of that because it was good. It was very good discussion, very good debate. If you didn't see it, like T said, go back and make sure you check episode 316 out. Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You will not be bored. You will not be bored with the conversation at all.
It was very, very, very good discussion, I think. Very, very good debate. As I say on the show, very spirited debate. Hey, man, we be getting into it, right? As soon as we say cut, the cameras go off, man, we laugh. Y'all be forgetting what we talk about, honestly. We forget about it. We start talking about other shit, just, other life shit that's going on. Other shit that we didn't talk about on the show, we talk about when we talk about on next show.
Right.
But yeah, man, go make sure you check that out. Great episode for sure.
Yeah, man. As we said at the beginning of the show, like NBA trade deadline was yesterday. Ended at 4:00 yesterday. I can't remember. Like I said, very active trade deadline. Like I said, like Rand said, no big splashes, but like some teams made some good moves to help them possibly get themselves in position to make runs in the playoffs this year. So I'm just going to start with the team, one of the winners, I think, who won the trade deadline for me, and I'm going to say the New York Knicks.
That's where I was going as well. I think huge one. That's what I was alluding to before I said we're sure going to get into it.
Yeah, I mean, well, you go ahead. I'll get you to go ahead, start. But yeah, Knicks is one of my biggest winners of the trade deadline.
Nah, I would agree. Like I said, it wasn't any big moves, any big names at least, but it was very strategic moves. I think they're set up perfectly to make a run in the playoffs. Maybe not to get all the way to the finals, but at least to get to the conference finals, maybe even slip into the finals. And I think even more important, they're set up to get a big name superstar either in the offseason or next season at the beginning of the season if somebody gets disgruntled, I think.
Yeah, what they did this year, and I'm not sure necessarily like all the contract situations with the guys that they acquired, but what they did this year is they added much needed depth and shooting. They definitely got better. They definitely got better shooting. I think just the biggest thing for the Knicks moving forward this year, got to get healthy. Missing Julius Randle, OG is still out.
Yep.
They was running. Tibbs was running like a 7-8 man rotation for the longest. Like,
you see, Josh Hart tweeted last night after they got the trade, like, "Hey, we need you boys to come suit up. Like, we're in need. Like, we got some guys that we play a lot that are out right now. Like you said, OG Anunoby's out. Julius Randle is about to get reevaluated. I think here in the next couple of weeks. I think 3 or 4 weeks still. But OG just had a procedure on his elbow. I think it was a loose bone or something in there, causing some inflammation. So that's big, man. That needs to be talked about. Even though they did just get, I think, a hell of a lot deeper. Still missing, I think, that big wing scorer though. Like I said, I mentioned this on Twitter. Jalen Brunson is their best player. He's only 6'2". Even though you can get things done at 6'2". In the playoffs, when the game slows down, you saw when the Lakers played them. 39-year-old LeBron, ended up shutting them down at the end of the game. When we needed to. So just think how a Jalen Brown or just Tatum would do to him. And say, tell me, Cairo. So yeah, say that, Dad. So yeah, man, just imagine how they'll be when they get the big wings, guarding them.
Yeah, and I think as far as like the big wings, I think they would have been better off. Like I said, they were missing against us. They're missing OG and Randall for sure. I think for me, the biggest thing that I think they still need is a solid big man. I mean, they got guys on the team, Hartstein and what's the other guy name? Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson. I like both those guys too.
High.
They're both a good combo.
Yeah, high energy. But I think if for Knicks, in order to get that next level and for them to possibly want to make a run for an NBA championship, I think they can upgrade at the center position.
Yep, I definitely agree there. Like I said, need that wing scorer too.
Yeah,
that wing. You ain't gotta be like the best player on the team, but the wing guy get a ball too and get a bucket.
Yeah, and then for people who may sing in, that's what I traded OG for. I love OG, but he's not offensively that. He's a
so I don't think he'll
3-and-D guy.
Yeah, he's a 3-D guy. He can get you a driving bucket, get you a slashing bucket, but in isolation, unless he's playing with against like the fourth best defender on defense, which may be the case, probably won't be the case there though. Because he's that team, like I said, offensively they're a bit challenged offensively, which is why I think they made these moves to get better and to get deeper.
Yeah, so I would say for me, like I said, Knicks are the biggest winners for me. A move that kind of confused me, and I low-key feel bad for the guy because it's like the fourth or fifth time he's been traded in maybe 2 to 3 years. Pat Bev, man.
He seems so happy too when he signs to his new team. Seems so happy, like, yeah, we gonna do this thing, man. Then boom, next thing you know, he's traded.
Yeah, so I seen the quote. He asked Maury, like, am I getting traded? He said, "You no," and then ultimately getting traded. It was like, hey, you can't trust these GMs for nothing, man. You can't take their word for nothing.
They'll say one thing, 1 minute, and the next thing, the next hour, you out of there, and you hear about it via Twitter,
But I mean, I think this helps Milwaukee defensively, but it still really doesn't do nothing for me. They pretty much just got older, honestly. Like if you look at the majority of the team, like they're old.
They're mostly 30 plus, man, 32 plus. If you look at their projected starting lineup, like I mentioned on Twitter, if they think Pat Bev is going to help their defense that much to where it's going to get considerably better, which is what they need to get, they're going to be wildly mistaken. If Brook Lopez and Giannis isn't doing it, what is Pat Bev going to do? You know what I'm saying? I know he's on the perimeter. They're on the inside, but Giannis can also take some perimeter players as well. They desperately missed Drew Holiday.
For sure. No, I mean that's the anchor. Drew Holiday is a little bit bigger, and I would say slightly better defender than Pat. Pat Bev is just annoying. He'll just annoy the fuck out of you all game.
He's just a pest. And he has a lot of antics, a lot of flopping. Drew Holiday is more so going to be defensive, looking at film and looking at footwork and actually looking at angles and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not going to try to. He just let loose on me. He's not going to be trying to flop and that kind of stuff. He flops a little bit too, but not as much as Pat Bev.
So yeah, I mean that move for the Bucks, like I said, I think they upgraded it slightly defensively, but it doesn't really, for me, impact them getting to the finals. I still think Boston is still head above shoulders in the Eastern Conference. Speaking of the East, a team that I think got better for sure, but it depends on the health of their superstar. That's Philly. They acquired Buddy Hield from Indiana Pacers.
I don't know why they traded him, man. I guess he was disgruntled. He asked for a trade like 10 times. And like I mentioned, I follow his burner page on Twitter. He's been at the trade for a long time. But he fit with their team well. But this is a great pickup for Philly, like you mentioned.
Now, a great pickup, but it only helps if Embiid is healthy. If Embiid is not there, then this trade is is useless for this
They're
year.
operating like Joel Embiid is going to be there, which I don't think he should, man. Even if he can play, I think he should sit the rest of the season out. Like, just sit out, bro. Like, just get healthy, get all the way healthy.
Because what he's dealing with a foot, right? Foot injury.
No, it's a knee injury.
Yeah, well,
knee injury. They actually removed a bit of his meniscus, I believe, and expecting him back by playoff time, which is going to be very intense basketball, as we all know. I don't think it'd be smart for him to come back, to rush back, which I think they're operating as he's going to come back. That's how they operate with this trade. Like he's coming back. Let's go ahead and get ready.
Yeah, 29. He's about to be 30 next month. Yeah, I mean, I know you don't want to waste a year. I mean, you see the emergence of Tyrese Maxey this year. Like I said, you acquired a good shooter in Buddy Hield, so it like you feel like you don't want to waste a year, but you got to think of the long-term future of your superstar. Like, you still, like, if Embiid can stay healthy, you still easily have a good 4 to 5 years with him. Do you really want to risk one season for your future?
Easily, man.
Probably not.
I wouldn't do it.
So, but I do like the trade for like I said, Buddy Hield moving forward down the road. Like I said, but just don't try to go all in this year if Embiid can't do it.
Yeah, and then also, like, he trained all season. I think Gilbert Arenas mentioned this, but he trained all season to, you want to win, you want to get team success, but he has this year to go back to back MVP. And you was, probably, and he wasn't. I don't think he was leading the votes, or I don't know if he was leading the polls or not, but he was in the top 3, having a killer season. Now you're not going to be able to get MVP. You're not going to be able to get any postseason all NBA teams, any of that shit, man. So.
What you playing for?
Individual stuff is gone. So I would be pissed if I'm him. Like, bro, I still, even though he got injured, he still played well enough. I think he would at least make second team All NBA. At least second team All NBA. Just because how well he played so far this season.
And that's crazy, man. Like, I mean, obviously it's the first year of it, and we talked about it. I forget which episode. I believe episode 315.
Yeah.
That the players, they ultimately agreed on the CBA. So you don't feel bad for them, but I do think there needs to be some type of stipulation in there where if somebody's like legitimately hurt, like has to require surgery, like missing surgery to play, I think there has to be a little leniency there.
Yeah, especially if they play well enough to be like, all right, this guy's definitely one of the best 15 best players in the league. Like, Joel Embiid is definitely, like, if you miss the whole season, like he did before, or say he misses all next season or something like that. Of course, don't vote them in, but he played enough of games this season where he's proved that he's still one of the best 15 best players in the league. I think it should be allowed to vote them in. Like you said, if it's something like, a major injury, if it's something like you just, resting, missing games because of that, then by all means,
like something doctors can prove, you get they doctor, like they files and shit, and something you can prove, like, okay, he really needs surgery type shit.
The same thing with like Tyrese Halliburton. If he misses, I think it's like 5 or 6 more games. Maybe it's a bit more, but still, if he misses a few more games, he's going to be missed out on $41 million. I don't think it's fair because I think he's played enough as well to proving himself as one of the best 6 guards in the leagues.
Facts. So just a few other trades. I don't necessarily see these teams as winners, but just some notable trades that went down. Mavs, they traded Grant Williams and Seth Curry to the Hornets for PJ Washington. How you feel about that?
Great trade for the Mavs, man. PJ Washington is going to be a great fit for them. Like they intended Grant Williams to be. He started out the season pretty good, but ever since, like, I would say November, December, he's been tailing off pretty heavy. And also, I was seeing the reports that he's been rubbing players there the wrong way, rubbing people there in general the wrong way. I guess people in the front office and players. I saw a video where he was like talking to Kyrie and Kyrie looking at him like, bro, like, you are lame as hell. So I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, he's out of there. So I think it's a good move for the Mavs.
Which is crazy because I think isn't he the president of the NBA PA?
I think he's the vice president. I think CJ McCollum is the president. Yeah, but he's vice president. He was. I don't know if he just got. Yeah, I think he just got voted back in there, or just got voted in. But yeah, wow, man. I guess Luka wasn't fucking with him. Man, that's funny, man. And it's funny because also he was just trying to get with that Dallas Wings player, Satu Sabali. You know, he was even flirting with her and shit. You seen that
Yeah.
picture that came
Grant-
back in the summertime?
Yeah, Grant, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, brother. But yeah, it's
Hey,
now.
now you going to a whole different city. And I think she started. I think she started to fuck with him, man. You know, she was trying to actually tweet back. And you know, whole other city, bro. Damn.
Yeah, if I had to pick a winner from that trade, obviously I would say the Mavs because the Mavs are actually playing for something. Hornets, I mean, I would say I'd say it's a little bit cooler for Seth to go back to the hometown. His pops played
Pops,
in.
yeah, and also his pops is also one of the color commentators there too. So it's gonna be great. He's gonna be able to spend a lot of time with his pops. I'm sure they still have a good relationship. So it's gonna be good for him to get back to kind of go home. And they need a good vet in the locker room, man. I think Seth's gonna be a good vet for them. And Grant Williams should be a good leadership voice for them.
Should
Maybe he'll mesh with them better. He meshed with the guys in Dallas, maybe, you know.
Speaking of vets, maybe they felt like they felt sorry for Gordon Hayward spending time his last few years in the league on a losing team, but Thunder acquired Gordon Hayward from the Hornets. Basically, I forget what you said on Twitter, but I basically said it's a veteran thing. I think that's one thing OKC needed was a vet. Not sure how much they're going to listen to Gordon Hayward, but
like what kind of voice he has, like what kind of voice we have, I don't know. But I mean, I do think it was a great move for them as far as like basketball wise goes. You know, I think like they got this move because Josh Giddey can't shoot. He can't shoot, so I think they're gonna have Gordon Hayward in there at times where they want a shooting lineup in there because you know they do a lot of driving, a lot of kicking, and Josh Giddey being left wide open out there. We watch some of their games, like damn, they just straight disrespect that man. He be shooting some way he's at least a threat from out there, but he's also missed a lot. So they got this move just for a rental because he's also on an expiring contract.
True.
So I think it's a like a low risk, high reward for them. You know, if he comes back and play, I think he hurt right now with an ankle injury or some shit or a wrist injury.
which that's been
It's been his story of his career since he left. So yeah, I think it's a good move for them basketball wise. So as far as like leadership voice, though, I don't know. I'm not sure if SGA is listening to anything we're hearing say.
I called him on Twitter Gordon Haslam. So we'll see. We'll
He
see.
got that kind of OG status, man. He got that kind of OG status.
I don't know. He might fit in. He might fit in the city OKC, but with the team, yeah, who knows? But maybe amongst his people in OKC. The Suns, they made a move, which I think helps with their depth. They acquired Royce O'Neal and David Roddy. This is part of a 3-team trade. Royce O'Neal came from the Nets, and David Roddy came from the Grizzlies. I think just added a little bit better depth for the Suns. Guys who actually had a little bit more experience, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think this is some with the CBA kicking in next year. This is the last year that they could have did some shit they did with these signings, with these trades. So I'm not mad at them for doing this. Like you said, they added depth. They needed depth. I think the main thing for them is going to be, like you said, with I forget you said it with, but it's going to be health. They have to stay healthy. They have to make sure Bills gets healthy. Like of course, I think KD and Book would be good, but Bill is the main one who's been down a lot this season with some more serious injuries than just getting dinged up with a rolled ankle. I think he had a back injury earlier this season. He had an ankle injury as well, but the back injuries was what kind of scares me about them for Bill and Phoenix.
So a lot of trades went down, but for me, those are like the bigger trades that went down. I just want to talk about a team that didn't make move. One, obviously, we're Lakers fans on here. We didn't make a move. We stayed pat. I got mixed feelings about us staying pat. There wasn't really no big guy. Like I said, we really, like I said, our biggest assets are D'Lo and Reeves, and depending on who we were getting back from and were they really going to make that big of a difference that would have helped us, probably not.
A bunch of upgrade out there available, probably not.
I know. Well, Zach LaVine, he's done now 4 to 6 months, but still free my guy DeMar DeRozan. God damn,
free Debo, man.
Lonzo, now Zach LaVine, like, man, free him.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, shout out Lonzo Ball. I did see that clip of him in the Bulls facility shooting. Of course, not going like full speed or nothing, but he was going like mid speed. You know what I'm saying? He looked healthy out there, so hopefully he's on pace and he stays on pace and he gets back for next season, man. I'm excited to see him back out there. That's what they were missing this whole time they had him. Honestly, he was a good point guard. The whole time they had him, LaVine and DeRozan, they missing a point guard. So,
man.
But yeah, I think they definitely would have liked to move Zach LaVine, but he got hurt right before the deadline.
And he didn't get hurt, bro. You missed the rest of the year, like 4 to 6 months, like, bro. Like,
you just get a rolled ankle or nothing, bro. You got for the rest of the season. And at that number that he's at, man, a lot of teams looking like, bro, you want to bring this guy out? If he got hurt again, definitely I don't want to bring this again. Definitely leave him out there. So yeah, it sucks for them though, because they're back in the same boat they've been in the last couple of years. Like, you know, just messed up with injuries, and basically it's all Debo or bust. But shout out to Cody White.
No, yeah, he's North
so far this season, he's balling out. So shout out to him, man. Tar Heel on.
Yeah. So I mean, he's definitely Kobe White's definitely having a breakout year for sure. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, the Bulls, hell, they're about to be in cap hell for a while right there, because with LaVine's contract,
I know I have to give up draft picks to get rid of him probably at this point. Yeah. Especially if he comes back like he took a step back. I guess it's over.
I know I've seen talks of Rosen said he wants to be there. But obviously you keep him, he ain't gonna be cheap. So
nah, everybody, you know why he's saying that.
he won't.
Y'all got my bird rights. I want y'all to go ahead and try to give me all the money y'all could. Try to sign this for the max years that I can, or at least the most I can get out there on the market. Lock this in to finish my career. I'm in a nice city right now. The Bulls, I didn't know this, they lead the league in attendance every season.
Oh no, for sure, yeah, bro. Like, it's hard, bro. I wanted to go to a Bulls game, bro. It's hard to get tickets to them.
Yeah, that's why they be so expensive. But we looking at Bulls Lakers games, and they'd be like, yeah, I'm not. And they'd be first off, it'd be in February usually, where it's cold as hell up there, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not about to pay $500 and barely be in good seats. Like I'm not going. But yeah, man. So I mean, it's not a bad spot to be. You and they gotta be good. Y'all selling tickets, so I know they selling jerseys up in there.
Mm-hmm.
The extra cash, plus he back in the U.S. You know, he spent all the years in Toronto. I'm sure you're happy about that too. So.
DeJounte Murray, we mentioned him earlier. He stayed put in Atlanta. Can him and Trey make any noise in the East this year?
They can, but will they? Probably not. And not because of any fault of either one of theirs. I think it's just a bad team building. Going on down there. I mentioned it. I think either episode 315 or 316. They just made some bad decisions along this way. Just like I said, getting rid of John Collins, I think was a terrible decision. I think he fit better with them than what they got back was when they got rid of him. They basically just did a salary dump. And I don't think he was at a bad number. I think he kind of looked bad at the time, but you know, with the way the cap went, the way the guys are getting paid now, I think it was a bad decision. So I don't think they will make noise, but they probably can. You know, if they get lucky in the play-in and get a good matchup in the first round, look out.
Yeah, because I mean, and I am glad before we bring Doc in here. I'm glad that Trae Young was announced as the All-Star reserve.
Definitely deserved to be in there as a not as a reserve. Should have just been there as a regular All-Star, but at least you got in, Trae, man. I know they tripping all the politics and bullshit that go on in the NBA.
Yeah, and Scotty Barnes was the other replacement. So shout out to Scotty Barnes too, man. I think
Scotty Barnes
about him as a snub as well.
What's good, bros?
It was good.
On the trail, man. We're working out, brother. I ain't gonna put the video on, but I had to at least hop in because I told the people I was coming this week.
Hey, you say that, and you actually came. So thank you for stopping by, brother. We appreciate it. It's Good Friday.
You know, I be saying I'm a show and then don't, but I'm like, all right,
hey,
I'm
coming. I know how life goes, man.
Hey, Doc, we know them spirits be calling your name Friday. So.
I've only had one shot this entire 2024 though, so you know.
I'm talking about his. I know this year you've been good. I'm talking about his in past.
Traditionally, I am lit on Fridays by this time. But we're gonna change it up a little bit. What y'all think about that Kobe statue?
That's what we was about to get into next. I think out of all the poses and highlights that or photos that Kobe got, I think that was the best one that defined who he was.
That's
My
the one.
opinion.
That's the one.
That was hard.
All the poses, man. I was having a hard time picking one for myself, just thinking about it before. I got revealed. I'm like, man, I don't know what I would pick. When they revealed it, I said, you know what? That's the one. Like that's the 81 point game. Like that's the one, man. That's the one.
Personally, would probably picked the
game. His grandma saw him play in person. So
I probably would have picked the one where he's holding the Larry O'Brien. You know that famous picture where he's sitting down. He's kind of like hugging the trophy. That was hard too.
That was hard too.
Oh, with the jacket on in the shower.
Shower, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think for reasons that I think I made a video about it like maybe last year or 2 years ago or some shit. Reasons for that picture is probably not sit the best with him at the time when he chose his pose. Where's Vanessa? He chose his pose. He probably like, nah, that was a good picture, but you know the reason he was sad because his pops in there, his family wasn't there, parents weren't there. They was beefing at the time, so he probably was like, that's a bad memory. It was a good memory, but still like a good but bittersweet memory. But I thought they would probably go at 24 first. I'm happy they went with 8 first though.
He's supposed to get like, is it 2 more or 1 more?
2 more. Supposed to be 1 with him and Gianna, and then 1 with 24. Him and 24. I'm not sure what the one.
That's cold. That's cold.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought the first one was going to be. Would it be in 2-8-24? I thought they was going to get that.
Would have been dope.
Get that one
first. That would have been dope. That would have been dope to be your first one. That would have been dope to be your first one. I think they chose this one first because he helped kind of start the process, and they probably like, all right, since he started this process, let's go ahead and just
let's get one.
Get this
Fair
done.
enough.
When he started, it's the one he picked out first. Before he knew, I'm sure if he could, who won't foresee that happening, he would have put let's go ahead and do that one first. He would me and Gianna first, but
for sure.
Thinking, hey,
but nobody planned that untimely demise.
Right. He think he's gonna be here. See this shit. Everybody gonna be there. Let's pick this one.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we couldn't get the dub for us for Kobe last night in the Mamba jerseys. Obviously on the statue reveal night, we couldn't get the win for him. But
I'm in NBA now, man. I gotta do a better job of maybe for. I don't know how far NBA has been. Let's just come out and hey, are we playing things? Let's see play the Rockets with somebody we can actually beat. Like, don't make us play the fucking different nights, bro. Like,
I think that's more on the Lakers though.
Yeah, like
they could have picked a different night.
Nah, because that night was perfect. Because numbers and everything, like 2, 8, 4. But make sure you like the league. Hey, we doing this on this day. Make sure it's a opponent that's going to be in the dumps, like for sure.
And then and if they just turn out to be killers, we just bad luck.
Are bad. Like make sure it's somebody like I don't know,
Orlando.
Nah, because they're pretty good. Pretty good last year.
Yeah, usually you would like a cupcake, but in the spirit of Kobe, I don't think he would have wanted it any other way.
True.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I mean, and we were right there. We did come back. We did have a chance to win, but
can't keep losing these games. We lost the game against Portland. The first game after the passing. We can't keep losing these damn games, bro.
Yeah, bro. But they won a championship in Disney World for him, bro. Got him that the Mickey Mouse ring.
Nah, that actually was big though. I gotta give LeBron credit for that. That's why I said LeBron can, we give LeBron what he wants right now. Give LeBron what he wants. That ring was at a time where we needed it the most at the time.
Does Bron get a statue when he calls it quits?
Absolutely not. He get one in Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland gets one. He getting one in Cleveland for sure.
He's not getting one in LA though. Absolutely not. He gets a jersey retirement though. Definitely gets jersey retirement.
No, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Not
because all-time leading scorer, you got to retire his jersey.
Yeah, but they ain't got like I'm not putting him. He's definitely bigger than this guy, but they ain't got James Worthy down there. A couple other big time Lakers ain't down there. So nah.
Well, honestly, what I'm surprised at, like they said, is only like a handful of players who got statues.
Yeah.
I mean, and LeBron is definitely in that.
Oh yeah, he definitely gets
in that category with the statues. But like, I'm surprised it's only like that few players who got statues.
Yeah, man. Surprised.
Well, you got Shaq, Kareem, Magic, Kobe,
Jordan
got one. Dirk got one. D Wade got to get one.
Yeah, Wilton D Wade. I
Got one.
Did Larry Bird got one?
I don't know.
He has one in Boston. I don't think you're.
But like I said, I know it. Like I said, is that few? Like so, everyone.
Larry Bird should have one in Boston. They tripping. They tripping.
Yeah, you gotta have one. Like he was Boston for a decade.
Yeah, man, they tripping. I would say Bill Russell to put one out there, but they put one out there, it might get vandalized in Boston. You know that shit go.
Oh yeah. You see that? You see them motherfuckers stole the damn Jackie Robinson statue.
Damn.
They burnt that motherfucker. Like like that's crazy.
Crazy.
Damn, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they burnt it up, but they got all the proceeds donated. They about to make an even better one.
But yeah, this Kobe statue now is definitely on my bucket list. I definitely got to LA and get a picture in front of it for sure.
Yeah, you got all the accolades on the front of it too, man. It's dope, man. It's dope. It's like low key color. That shit hard, bro.
A platinum jersey.
That shit hard, bro. Hard.
And I seen a clip of fans today. They was just out there gathering, just going out there to sit in front of it, just chant Kobe all day, man. So yeah, it's been 4 years since his untimely demise, man. But you can tell his
time moves fast.
His impact is still
crazy.
4 years, that's crazy. Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. Make sure I tap in with us. Everything Down to the Wire 513. This is our last show before the big game on Sunday. We made our official predictions on Wednesday, episode 316. Make sure I go check that out. But as part of all the fun with the Super Bowl, it's some fun prop bets out there for the gamblers out there. Just have some fun. Maybe some bets you can throw at a party, or whatever. I got a sheet up here I can pull up that has a few prop bets on there.
Yeah, pull it up. I got a few. I ain't got nothing saved there, and I want to just scan through and look and see. I'm on FanDuel as usual, guys. I need to go ahead and delete the other. I don't know if you're doing the other betting apps. Yeah,
I got rid of FanDuel, but FanDuel, if you want to pay us the sponsor, I'll gladly get it back. But I'm gonna trade it.
I just realized I had $600 sitting in FanDuel from some bets. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, play that shit.
Yeah, man. I'm about to do some betting. Obviously I don't care about the money. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, right. That's a good play money right there.
All right, but that's a nice gift to yourself, dog. You're like, oh shit, $600. Yeah.
Shout out to Terrence Crawford hurting Earl Spence the way he did. That's a big money maker.
So right here I got a little sports, it's a little party props bet. So it's 25 bets on here. They got the length of the national anthem, coin toss results.
Those are all good fun bets.
Yeah, fun bets.
Yeah, those are great bets, man.
Reba McEntire singing the national anthem, by the way.
She's up
87 seconds. So that's about a minute and 27 seconds.
A minute and a half. Give me the over.
I'm going under. She's older.
Right, so she's gonna get that shit out.
Mama gonna take her time.
Take that queen. Where she did the next note? Come on, girl, just get through the song, man. You're trying to watch the game.
They got anybody talking in the beginning of the game like last year or 2 years ago they had The Rock?
I think that's to be determined. I don't think they made an announcement just yet. All I know, they said Usher's getting 15 minutes perform. Usually they're tight, 13 minutes halftime performance. They said Usher's getting 15 this year.
Oh, he's doing some extra shit. Let's go.
Let's go. Don't be surprised if you see T Swift out there. I know we don't want to see her, but I'm saying don't be surprised.
Do they got a song together?
No, but that don't
matter. I got one now. The man, one coming.
Well, maybe on her album, because I know his album is out today. And
it would actually be dope if he did have one with her. But it's not. Hopefully this time. Probably won't happen.
It won't. But there should be a bet on there though. If they score, I would.
No, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure you can find it. So you can find it somewhere.
Over under bet of how many times that she'll be shown on camera.
Ooh.
I think we had during my day job, we had a betting guy on our show. They said the over under was 4.5. How many
What?
times during the game? How many times
But
people get
I'm
points?
taking over.
it really depends on how good the Chiefs are playing.
Nah, because even if they doing well, yeah, I guess it depends on what happened in the game. If they doing bad on offense and they throw it to Travis Kelce, he don't catch it, they might show her. But if they are getting dominated and they ain't got the ball, they ain't gonna show that much.
Yeah, but if Travis Kelce gets some touchdowns, it's
Yeah,
going
all
to
right.
her every
If
trip.
he on the field a lot, they gonna show her a lot for sure. Over 4.5 times for sure, 5 times or more.
Like if he gets 2 touchdowns, for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be 4 right there. They gonna go to him, go to her, him, go to her, go to him, right there.
So yeah, some bets that I also like. They got like the jersey number.
Mm.
So like, would a first touchdown be scored? Would a jersey number be over or under 22?
Oh, I like that. That's
What
funny.
number is CMC?
25, 23, 23.
Over.
Yeah. So basically, if for the under would hit, you would need guys like Pacheco,
Yeah.
a Mahomes, or Purdy to score on like a run QB sneak or something, or Rasheed Rice. Oh, Debo too. I forgot about Debo.
He was like 39. What is Debo? 19?
Yeah, 19.
Huh.
Okay, what about this one? Combined jersey numbers scored over under 121.5.
I don't know.
So depends how many touchdowns you think both teams going to score and who's
Yeah,
going to score.
because if Kelce gets 2, that's already over.
Yeah, if he gets 2 out of 7, that's over.
Over. Give me the over on that.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
Yeah, I mean hell,
it's not that much.
Hell, or if him and George Kittle score 1 apiece, that's over.
Yeah, if both tight ends score, that's one over. If Kelce score 1, it's gonna be over for sure. If somebody else gonna score, they're gonna have if it's a receiver, it might be 80 something shit.
Yeah, that's all you banking on. You need the tight end to score.
Yeah, tight end and receivers to score.
But not a receiver because they ain't got no high receivers really.
Yeah, make sure receiver got a lot of numbers these days.
So like if you want Brock Purdy passing yards over under 248.
Under.
Yeah, give me the under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the under though, but not too much under.
Yeah, he gonna be like 230.
230. That's what I'm thinking.
If like we talked about on Wednesday, if Shanahan doesn't be done with it, it should be under.
Yeah.
Like
if he go over,
if he go over, that means they win. That means he should have had like a big play.
Yeah. All right, that means he's getting hella yak yards, but he do got. I ain't want to play like that. He do got the highest yards.
If he goes under, that means they had to come back from behind. Like they were down and they said, okay, the run game's not working. We just got to
go over. Yeah, for sure.
What about tight ends? George Kittle over under 248. Travis Kelce 70.5 receiving yards.
George Kittle.
Yeah, Kittle.
I think they cover both of those. I'm going over.
Over.
Yeah, give me the over for both.
I like the over for Kelce. Kittle, that kind of worries me.
A little bit, worried me a little bit. I think he might get like 50 something though.
That's 3 catches for him. You know what I mean?
Depends though. Somebody gets them check downs.
Yeah, don't check that. I mean, you expect him to get yards up the catch.
Yeah, he makes them happen out of him. If he got more than 4 catches, he gonna get more than that.
Yeah. One of my favorite bets I found earlier. It's a rushing prop. Depending on where you get it, but it's Debo's rushing yards. You can get it on DraftKings. It's 16.5. I think if the 49ers commit to the run game, they're going to want to try to mix it up and not just get a ball to McCaffrey all game, which means Debo could get a few more touches. So I would take that over.
I don't see it on here, but I don't know what it is either. But what's Debo to get a rushing touchdown?
Debo to get a rushing touchdown. Let me see.
I like that. Like you said, they're not trying to mix it up. You know, have a CMC play.
Rushing touchdown. I don't think they got it. TD.
Yeah. They might try to pick up and play and have CMC play decoy. You know, do a depot rush for a touchdown or some shit in the red zone or something.
Yeah, I don't see his rush for him to be anytime touchdowns 135.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh, here we go. Rushing touchdowns. No, they ain't got him on here. Not on DraftKings anyway.
You know, FanDuel either. T props.
They got Pacheco, Clyde, Edwards-Helaire, McCaffrey, and both the quarterbacks.
Russian. Let's look at Russian props to see what's here. Oh no, you got Russian yards.
But that wouldn't be a bad one though. If you can find a rushing touchdown for Debo.
If you can find that somewhere, rushing for Debo, I like that.
Position, I kind of like this one. Position of the Super Bowl MVP. Will it be a quarterback or any other position?
Quarterback.
Quarterback.
I think. I mean, because if you think the Niners are going to win, like that, I know we all picked the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But if the Niners are going to win, you would think McCaffrey would have a big game.
Yeah, if they win, it's gonna be another position. But if I think they're gonna lose, I think it's gonna be quarterback because Patrick Mahomes.
Fair. Yeah, I think that is based on who you think is gonna win. Let me see any other Super Bowl prop bets I like. Yeah, Mahomes MVP is plus 125. Purdy is plus 235. McCaffrey is plus 450. And then a sleeper dark horse, Travis Kelce. I think if Kelce catches 2, he got a shot.
Hey, if he do that, bro, he might just go ahead and dip it up out of there after this game. Like, how else would he want to end his career? Like, damn, I got the Super Bowl MVP.
Gut feeling. Is does Andy Reid retire after this year?
Gut feeling.
Depends on a win or a loss.
He's 65. I think he got at least 5 more years in him.
He been talking about retiring though.
That's what I'm saying. So you think on a loss he comes back another year, Doc?
Yeah, for sure.
So you think if they
on
win,
a win, he could come back, but he's more likely to be cool with calling it quits if he wins.
Yeah, because this will be Super Bowl number 3 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, do they got the guy in place to replace him?
Eric Bahimi.
He gone. Eric Bahimi gone.
I mean, he a free agent. He could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Could bring him back in there.
They ain't doing that though.
I mean, there was talks of it possibly happening. But
The
also,
worst thing was go to the Redskins. I mean,
yeah, he should never did that shit. That was a bad move, man. But if it would have worked out, though, he was like a genius. But I just think that was right on the wall that this man's gonna get fired. So.
But I can't believe, like, I had to think it had to be more than just money, though. Because, you can see Washington didn't have nothing.
Yeah, he didn't have anything going for himself. Like I said, you see the writing on the wall that the head coach was on the way out. Like, this was last year's show. He had anything left in the tank, and they get him up out of there.
All right, let me pull up some. I'm about to pull up one more, just a few more prop bets and get y'all thoughts on them before we move on. Obviously, let's see. I'm gonna pull up some Usher.
Yeah, I probably could. I'm gonna do well on this.
What? Okay. You got to dig deep and go to some other sports books to find these ones. But the ones I pulled up, what will Usher's first song be?
Yeah. He coming out with Lil Jon.
Off rip, you coming out with Lil Jon? I think they
yeah, I think they'll hold that out.
No, I lied. My name is USHER. He's starting with that. What's that? Is that My Way?
My Way.
Yeah, My Way. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Doc? You're right about that. I like that. My Way. I like that. My Way. That makes the most sense. He gonna say his name. He gonna do a little snippet of this. I'm gonna do the whole thing. So yeah, snippet. Just that part. Just to spell out his name part. That's it.
But yeah, well, according to the where you get it from, My Way is the favorite at plus 200 to be the first song.
Oh, these motherfuckers want to know what
Everybody,
it is.
yeah. I thought we was on something.
Yeah, me too. I ain't betting that.
Okay, special guest performer. They do got Taylor Swift, but she's at a plus 500.
Damn. Okay, so it is somewhere. We knew it would be somewhere.
Lil Jon.
Yeah,
I heard that Alicia Keys rehearsed with him too. So I heard.
Yeah, Alicia Keys is a heavy favorite. You're not winning no money. You're not winning no money really with Alicia Keys, Luda, and Lil Jon.
Yeah, I heard all three of those people rehearsing, so that kind of leaked already.
So y'all know y'all my bet. So when it's minus, you don't make no money, but when it's plus, you make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So minus whatever the number is, you have to bet that number to make $100 to win $100.
Okay. So I'm betting plus 500 on Taylor Swift just for GP. You know what I'm saying? If you got 20 extra bucks, bet it.
Yeah. So with that $20, that gets you $100.
Yeah, you got 20.
That ain't bad. If you got 20, that ain't bad.
How many? And this is even bet. So the same odds each way. Over or under 8 songs in this set.
Over for sure. It's gonna be some quick shit. It's gonna be some of the songs gonna be 10, 15 seconds of the other song, or just the hook to the song. But it's gonna be over for sure. 8 songs. Yeah, 8 hits.
Too many songs to just be 8.
Yeah, way more than 8 hits, man.
But he got in 15 minutes though. I'm trying.
Yeah, that's enough song to do 5 whole songs almost. Whole songs.
Yeah, facts. Like that My Way is gonna last 15 seconds, bro.
Yeah. He got enough time to do 10 songs if you wanted to.
I'm trying to. Okay, so My Way. If Alicia Keys is there, it's gonna be my boo.
You're gonna do Lil Jon Luda gonna be there.
Yeah, that's a given.
I think he's gonna do the
I think it's a white crowd. He gonna do Oh My God.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he's gonna do that one song. That was Chris Brown.
And the song that he got out right now that's pretty hot.
Good.
It was Summer Walker and 21.
Ooh,
yeah, he's gonna do that for sure.
Now that's a surprise. Does 21 pop up?
Oh, it's possible.
Possibly. Is he on there?
Yeah, he plus 650.
Oh, that's a good bet.
That's a good bet.
Good bet.
Because he come in right for a second to get right on out.
Yeah, and right now he flaming hot. Like why wouldn't he? Of course he can't do it himself. He ain't that hot, but
make that bet.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
That's a better bet than Taylor Swift.
That's a good bet.
So right now we're at 4. You said good.
What song am I thinking about?
Trying to think. Does he do any off of his first album? Like You Don't Have to Call, You Remind Me?
Yeah, You Don't Have to Call. Something like You Don't Have to Call.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 5. Confessions? Maybe not. Maybe that anything off there? Well, I mean, yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, he is on there, but I don't know if he's gonna do any of the slower joints out there. That was hit though.
He gonna do one slow joint for sure though. He got to.
So that's 5.
Maybe Let It Burn. He got to do one slow joint.
Let It Burn is hard. He might do that one.
Okay, 6. Love in His Club.
Oh yeah, do that one for sure.
I'm just trying to get to 8. That's all. Or over 8.
Let me go on this Spotify right quick and see what
Superstar.
No.
See what the white folks like, man. Let's go to this Spotify.
I think we played all the white folks. So, what about Caught Up?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one for sure.
You Remind Me.
Oh, we said
okay,
that.
So all right, so that
Daddy's Home. He gonna do that one.
Daddy's okay. Well, yeah. If we go, You Remind Me, and you said Daddy's Home, then yeah, we're over it. That's it.
We already said You Don't Have to Call.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, he definitely gonna do. Yeah. He got too many songs, bro.
Yeah, way too many. How many did Rihanna do last year?
That's a good question.
Yeah. He'll do about the same amount. And he got a little bit more time. So she did 8. She doing 10.
Yeah, he got more time too. So he should more for sure.
She did. Yeah, she did 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He been in the game twice as long as she been in the game.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy to even say because she been in for a minute.
He definitely gonna do.
All right. I think that's really all the them halftime prop bets, but just some other names on the list that could possibly pop up as guest performers. I am like because he did. Oh my God, I don't think he'll do it though. Justin Bieber's on there.
Beast might pop up.
That's possible. Hey, that's possible.
Yeah, Beast might pop up. This is a protege.
Lil Wayne.
What song they got together? Well, they got that new song.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Transparency. That's Wayne's.
That's Wayne 2 Chainz shit.
They got Diddy on. They got Diddy on there.
I saw a song with him and Diddy on here. I don't think Diddy.
You said Diddy?
Yeah, I don't think Diddy popping up though.
Mr. Lawsuits everywhere? No.
Yeah.
He got too much stuff going on. He ain't getting on.
Hell of an artist though. Hell of an artist. And say that though. Hell of an artist. Hell of an artist.
Yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, I like the 21. Like I said, I like the 21 Savage bet, and then obviously the Lil Jon, Luda, and Alicia Keys. I don't think he brings
the 21 Savage bet is solid.
I think that's solid too.
Yeah,
that's solid.
But solid. Either way, I'm definitely looking forward to this halftime show.
That's a good pickup. You know who I'm surprised hasn't got it yet? Maybe he's not interested, but you think they asked Drake yet?
I think Drake will be there next year because I think it's in New Orleans. I think he'll do Lil Wayne and Friends.
That'd be hard. Lil Wayne did say he's doing everything he can do to get offered to do it. So he really wants to do it next year in New Orleans.
So he has the songs to do it, and he got songs that white people like. He can have Beyonce pull up.
He can have Drake pull up. He got Nicki Minaj pull up. He's Lil Wayne.
I think Wayne he'll tease Drake next year, and then maybe like 4 or 5 years down the road, Drake will be able to headline his own.
Drake got a headline at least once.
He got to do at least once, man.
Every big star has done it. Like I'm talking about star on his level.
Yeah, he's.
Did T Swift do it, or did she did? I think she did. She's coming up too.
I don't think she did, has she? Last year they were saying, "Oh shit, she's doing it," but then it came out Rihanna was doing it. Like the same thing I do. I saw a leak that said Taylor Swift is confirmed to do it. I said, "What?" And I saw Rihanna. I saw all the little come out.
Yeah, Taylor Swift has never performed at the halftime.
That would be a good show. I mean, because
after Lil Wayne.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, I think it would be a good show though, because I mean, I like a few of her songs. So I wouldn't just be completely bored. And then black people tend to like her, so she'll have some people. She'll have some people show up. She'll put on a good show.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She's very talented. Like we mentioned, even though people be hating on her, she's very talented.
Yeah, she'll definitely get one for sure. Like that, she's in that echelon of stardom. Like so, she'll definitely get one for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drake is due. Drake is definitely due for one. Obviously, T Swift is due. It's gonna be due for one. Outside of that, that might be
time to do a rerun. I wouldn't mind seeing Bruno Mars again.
I'm about to say Bruno Mars again. His was hard. Chris Brown.
You know who put on the hell of a
hard, bro. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
It would be a good show, but he ain't commercial enough no more.
Man, it'd be
meaning
hard.
Meaning digestible to white people.
Meaning they're still holding that Rihanna shit over his head.
They still trying to blackball my boy. That's what it is.
That too. I mean, I was saying it without saying it, but that too.
He was a kid, but Chris Brown be hard. It's too hard.
Yeah, he would put on a hell of a show.
Sure, he would, man. Who else, man?
But I think they gonna have to give back to the white people though, because like I said, black people has been headlining in the past. What?
I know it's crazy to say that, we don't say stuff like this often, but I must say it's their turn. We don't get to say that often.
Give them the reins back.
Well, at least for just a year, just a
year or two, and then we right back in there. After next year, possibly.
After
New Orleans, then
go ahead, go Taylor Swift.
But there's no huge band or nothing right now, white band, new band that's like jumping that you just want to see. I mean, the last people that they banned or white people that Maroon 5, they put on a show. They brought black people out. You know, they're just, you got to find some white people that black people diversify with now. It's kind of hard for you to. It's like the era of rock and roll ain't the same. You know, where you could have had Aerosmith, and this is because we was bored, but it's a lot of black people that like that band.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Aerosmith was hard though. Aerosmith was hard.
You know,
ain't the OGs like that no more out there for real.
What was the what was the year when they brought Nelly out? I know it's back in the day. That was like 2002. I thought Aerosmith was that one. Probably not though.
No, I don't think it was Aerosmith. I think it was like some country singer, wasn't it?
You know who put on a hell of a show though? Play. They did it right. They brought out Beyonce. They brought out Bruno Mars. They played a couple
Coldplay.
Coldplay. They put on a hell of a show.
It was hard.
That was Kid Rock that year. That was Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake that year. Oof.
Oh shit.
That's a good one. I love that one, baby. I remember
that was a great one.
Yeah, hey,
that was a great one.
Young boy, yeah, baby.
Oh no, Aerosmith did do one. They did one with Britney Spears, NSYNC, and my bad, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly was on that one too. So yeah.
No, Nelly came out hella man.
I know Aerosmith did it because I like to just go back and watch the old Super Bowl.
Shows.
Yeah, I go back and do something I do in my spare time when I'm just walking on a treadmill or something like that. Something to watch. And it's like
I still go back and watch that Prince one. That Prince one was live to me.
Yeah, Prince.
Prince was live moment. It like that, but it's like it don't. I wish I could feel how I felt when I first watched it. Nothing feels that way after the first time. You know what I mean?
I don't watch it. I'm watching no more honestly, but yeah, Prince one was hard.
Even if you think about a movie, you know how you see a movie the first time that you like, dang, you just can't never recapture that same feeling.
Yeah, that's why I ain't big on watching movies either. Like, you don't watch a movie. I don't do that for real. I ain't about to sit down and watch it.
But don't worry, white people. I don't know why I say it like that, but white people. They're going back to California in 2 years, Santa Clara. So
you know why you said it.
It's gonna be a nice brand or a nice band out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be when you think about Billie Eilish, I wouldn't be surprised they let her headline. She's a star.
She's gonna be 1 year for sure.
Yeah.
They're gonna go back country after. They're gonna Taylor Swift. They're gonna go Billie Eilish. They're gonna go back country. Country music getting back to where it's big.
But yeah, can't wait for this Sunday, man. Super Bowl 58, man. Hopefully, as I said, hopefully just get a good game, overall show.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it's a good game.
I'm genuinely excited.
Hopefully it's a good game, man.
Yeah, Vegas.
I like the game because it brings so much family and everybody together.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, how I feel about these pre-commercial commercials? Y'all been seeing those?
Yeah, you ready for the real
like previews of the real what the commercial's gonna be. Yeah, that's
prequels. I'm with it. The commercials don't hit the same way they used to either, though. Honestly,
no, they don't.
And then you gonna warn me. Like, I don't know when it's gonna be coming on the TV during the game. Like,
you see how much they charge them for a 30-second spot?
And
how much is it now?
$7 million.
Sheesh. And they probably depend on if you're going before a halftime show, after halftime show. That shit probably costs more if you're going right before the halftime. For hella more.
Man, yeah.
For sure. And then as the game, like the cheapest spot is probably fourth quarter. Because people start not to, I'm caring about the game now. I don't want to see no damn commercials.
Yeah.
Or that, or shit, people they started drinking too much and shit, but passed out type shit.
Yeah, that too. That happens.
Yeah,
that happens, and that ain't happened to me. Not for the Super Bowl, but that
yeah, not for the Super Bowl, but yeah, I've seen it happen to some people before. But yeah, man, can't wait for the game though. Like I said, Doc, I'm looking forward to it as well. Just want to see a good game. That's all.
Yeah.
Want to see.
And I would like to see Kansas City lose.
Dang, bro. Dang, I think a lot of people feel that way actually.
We talked about it. We both feel that way.
Yeah, I think most of the world feels that way.
And for me, it's not like with Tom Brady when people like just hated the Patriots. I don't hate them, but I just would like to. I want to see Brock Purdy win. That's one because of all the reasons we stated on the show. And I don't know. I just would. I don't hate. I like Patrick Mahomes. I just would like to see the 49ers. They got a couple players on there that I would like to see get one.
Well, I mentioned this, Ram, before you hopped on that. Majority of the money is with the Chiefs. So if there was ever a time for Vegas to make a call,
now it's time, right?
And swing and put their impact on it, will be this year because everybody's money's on the Chiefs.
The house always wins, bro. Don't be surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be surprised they lose this game though. But yeah, everybody saying Chiefs, and I'm like Doc. I don't hate them. I do want to see somebody else win though.
Yeah, that's it. It's like it's not that people hated the Patriots. I don't hate them. I just would like to see somebody else win.
Yeah, I don't like them. Don't get it wrong. But
they're not like accused cheaters or anything. It's like they just
So I don't mind Patrick Mahomes. He's a black quarterback,
And Patrick Mahomes ain't really talking a whole bunch of stuff out there. At least nothing that we can hear.
So I don't mind them winning, but this year I'm better to see them lose. I do appreciate greatness. I do appreciate what Patrick Mahomes is doing. He's definitely, solidified himself as one of the greats already in his first 7 years playing. So
greatest quarterback of this era for sure.
Yeah, give him his flowers for sure. But I want to see Brock Purdy go get one.
Well, to keep Mahomes from making it, the Bengals need to keep Joe Burrow healthy.
It's only in the playoffs. Him and Tom Brady.
Tom Brady so far. Yep.
Crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. That sounds special.
That's normally a question for the show, and then I'm gonna hop over here.
We about to end it. Yeah.
Does Joe Burrow get a Super Bowl before the end of his career?
Oh man.
I'm gonna say yes, but it's gonna have to be next year, and I don't want to put that pressure on him. It's gonna have to because obviously they're gonna bring back T. Higgins, and I'm just assuming T. Higgins is gonna get franchise tagged and they're gonna move on from him because they can't be able to afford it. Mm-hmm. So with this core, I think it's gonna have to be next year. So I don't think Burrow and Chase by themselves will be enough to get it done.
I'm gonna say no because that reason. I think they have to do it next year, and I don't think they'll get it done next year.
If they had the ownership kind of like the Patriots or even the Chiefs, we shouldn't be having this conversation because people retire all the time. But you got to stay competitive.
Yeah.
But with the Bengals, you just never know what you're gonna get with that ownership.
That and then y'all been saying it for years. Y'all, I mean, that's still the head coach. He got to overcome. So
yep. It's facts, man.
Depends how long Zach Taylor's leash is, but we've seen him in the past. Head coaches in Cincinnati leashes are pretty long.
That's facts. And he got a Super Bowl once, so that's why I said the worst thing that happened to Bengals was him.
I've said it since that day. That was the worst thing that happened to him.
Don't get that false hope. He can do it again. He might be able to. See.
I think the Bengals will learn from the last time. Obviously, they got there. Then no one expected them really to be there. Still should have won. It was some questionable calls in that game, but hey, at the end of the day, can't go back and change history. So
yeah.
Hey, if they block for just 2 seconds longer, they win.
Well, he was offsides though.
Yeah, true.
He was lined up offsides, but yeah, I'm with you.
They don't call that often. You see, Pat Mahomes said it's ridiculous. They call that in the NFL.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, next year, take it 1 year at a time. But I think their best chance to win one will have to be next year with T, Jamar, and Joe. So we'll see. But with that, brothers, I think that concludes this episode of Sports and Spirits Friday. Appreciate everybody who's tapped in with us, man. Make sure y'all give us a follow on everything down to the wire. 513. Y'all see us scrolling right there at the bottom. Y'all have a safe and blessed Super Bowl weekend for the good brother Flyman Ran. For young Cairo right there who held it down most of the show.
I didn't even see that. What's up, man? What's up?
Say what's up.
The Terran Bland. This has been Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Enjoy y'all Super Bowl Sunday. We'll catch y'all next Wednesday. We out.
Peace.